My favorite corner at the local cafe was truly perfect. It was always quiet there. Steam rose from my mug in lazy spirals. The rich smell of roasted beans was a deep, comforting breath. I loved the soft hum of quiet conversation. Not too loud to break my thoughts, but enough to feel connected. I had my ancient paperback open. The old pages smelled distinctly of vanilla and forgotten adventures. This was my sacred daily ritual, my little peaceful escape from the bustling world outside. Then, the front door chimed. She walked in. I recognized her from other mornings. She always carried a huge, overflowing tote bag. It looked incredibly heavy and a little chaotic. Today, she wore a bright yellow cardigan. It was a cheerful, vibrant splash of color against the cafe's warm, neutral tones. She moved with a quick, almost hurried energy, a tiny bit clumsy I'd always noticed in an endearing way. She ordered her usual with a clear voice, a large iced latte, always with oat milk. She turned from the counter, trying to balance her tray. It wobbled precariously. For a split second, the latte cup tipped. The milky liquid inside sloshed violently against the plastic rim. A moment later, a cold, wet splash hit my open book. A wet, sticky wave settled directly on my face. My glasses were instantly smeared, blurring everything. The empty, overturned cup lay on the floor. A sharp clatter from its impact still echoed in the sudden quiet. My calm, quiet world completely disrupted. Just like that, it was gone. She gasped, a tiny, sharp sound. Her cheeks instantly flushed a bright, undeniable red. "Oh my gosh," she whispered. Her voice was small and laced with pure dread. She looked so utterly horrified, like a startled deer caught in the beam of headlights. A stack of crisp, white napkins miraculously appeared in her hands. She started dabbing at the mess wildly. "I am so sorry," she kept repeating over and over. Her wide eyes brimmed with genuine regret. I saw real panic in her gaze. Not carelessness, but a genuine unfortunate accident. Suddenly, my initial irritation melted completely away. I felt a weird, undeniable urge to smile instead. I took off my milky glasses with one hand, wiped them clean on my shirt sleeve. "It's really okay," I said aloud. My voice was much softer than I had expected. We both bent down together, picking up the few scattered ice cubes from the floor. Her fingers brushed mine lightly. A quick, unexpected, and surprisingly warm touch. She handed me a new, clean napkin from her stack. "Please, let me get you a fresh coffee. And maybe a new book?" I joked, gesturing to my visibly soaked pages. She laughed then. A short, bright, genuine sound, like tiny, happy bells chiming. We walked to the counter together. She insisted very firmly on paying for everything. "I'm Lily," she said warmly. She held out a slightly sticky hand towards me. "Leo," I replied softly. Shaking her hand felt surprisingly pleasant and comforting. The barista just smiled knowingly at us. Probably used to little clumsy dramas. We waited for my new mug to be prepared. She began telling me all about her busy day. Something about a tricky art project for her class. Lots of messy paint. Her energetic enthusiasm was truly infectious. Even after the big spill, it was delightful. My new, perfectly poured coffee was finally ready. It smelled absolutely amazing. "I really am terribly sorry about your book," she said again, her brow furrowed with lingering concern. "Well, maybe you could tell me how it ends sometime," I ventured a little nervously. It felt like a very bold move for me. My heart did a dramatic little flip in my chest. Her whole face instantly brightened. A genuine, radiant smile spread across her features. "I would absolutely love that," she said. Then, without hesitation, she pulled out her phone. We exchanged numbers right there. My hands actually shook a little bit as I typed. I walked back to my corner table. My ruined book was now safely in the waste bin. The cafe didn't feel quite as quiet anymore, not in a bad way. It felt different, better. A strange, light feeling bubbled inside me, like sparkling water suddenly effervescent. My phone buzzed softly, a new text from Lily, like sparkling water suddenly effervescent. My phone buzzed softly. "Hope your new coffee is better, Leo." I smiled into my fresh, hot mug. The comforting scent was absolutely perfect again. The quiet was still my comfort, my familiar friend. But now, It held the sweet promise of her. Her clumsy, unexpected spill hadn't ruined my day at all. It had actually started my entire wonderful story. After her clumsy coffee spill didn't ruin my day, it started my entire wonderful story. After her clumsy coffee spill didn't ruin my day, it started my love story. What would you do first? It nan fei you'd subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Like if this was worth your time. Comment with your ideas for the next video.